Dog, so moving on from stepping aside from the male ego and the male ego's fragility, dog. What you think about the quarantine, boy, and the lockdown?
I think like it's the deprivation of social interaction between humans is highly undervalued, especially by our government as well.
You have to dog. People fail to realize humans need social interaction.
Yeah.
It's innate. It's
people love to say, "Oh, I could live by myself. I don't need nobody, whatever." You don't understand. Social interaction comes like food, water, and air.
That I'm showing you.
It's like it's an innate need. It's not a want or something that's unnecessary. You will literally get like you'll go into a psychosis if you don't have enough human interaction.
And this man knows what he's talking about, though. This man comes from a line of psychologists. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? This man he's not playing about. I can tell you firsthand. I honestly know like from studies and whatnot, it's something that's archaic, like up to caveman days, like the worst kind of punishment you could get is getting exiled.
Yeah.
Going out there by yourself, you know what I mean? So when you're in this state now,
like think about it, in prison, when you act up, obviously solitary confinement.
Honestly.
They're not punishing you by making you be in the room. You're already in cages in a cell. The punishment is that you're by yourself. That is the greatest punishment.
Exactly, that's like having nobody and nothing.
Yeah, no.
I can tell you in this, okay, so like I'm living, I mean, the house pretty full right now. It's 5 of us, but I mean, at the end of the day, I still feeling. I don't know, boy. Like I just want something to feel, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know how happy I am to be just sitting down here talking to my with my dog. We just here talking, linking up. You know, look, none of us could. There's a luxury, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Imagine that. There's a luxury right now. You understand? Like I can tell you, even from what we seeing right now. Because you know Trinidad Twitter going off.
Yeah, it's popping.
You see, right? I think a big problem people having is the deprivation of certain carnal needs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Men horny.
Niggas detrimentally horny.
Niggas dumb,
right now.
astronomically bad. You understand?
The kind of posts I've been seeing is quite frightening. I'm not gonna lie. Some men are.
What's now you see? They have this trend going on. I think it's they call it curious cat or something like that. Like. You post up something anonymous on someone's wall.
Oh yeah.
And the person can reply, no, watch now, have some there's some demons, boy. There's freaks, boy. What the hell, boy? I see it last night. I talking to a girl, she let me know. Don't go on my Twitter. I say, what you mean? She said, that curious cat. I say, well, what going on there? I go on Twitter now. Men talking about carve your name into my chest with the bottom of your heel. I said, no,
relax.
And spit on my chest when you're done. I said, dog, what happened to these men? But like, relax now.
No, but really, that is coming from a place of a lack of, I don't want to say sexual expression, but that is the way to describe it.
No, well, I mean, it is. I mean, if you are in a state where you have all this pent up sexual tension now, it will come out in a cathartic episode, you know what I mean? Because look at I'm not like this big psychoanalytic person, but dog, I feel like it's like common sense, you know what I mean? Like you need to have it natural, you understand? Look at priests. This I don't know the reasons behind it, but why you feel them touching little boys?
Yeah, I mean it really is us. It's so common in churches that the priests, the holy men, the men who can't have female physical contact.
Exactly.
It's sexual repression.
You as a man, you have like men and women, you have wants, you have needs, right? You know to yourself you have that certain need. Why the hell you would take a vow of celibacy when you know you can't fulfill that vow, boy? You want them to go and destroy little boys' lives and all kind of thing, you're doing all that nastiness. And why is that? Because you know to yourself you cannot fulfill that vow you made. Yeah. Because it's just you're just not built for it, you know what I mean? Some men built for it.
Nobody is built for celibacy in the long term. Maybe during a period of your life, yes, but till you die, I mean, it's a basic thing in animals to reproduce. That's the point.
That's the point.
That's why you grow up, you go through puberty, you become sexually active, is to produce children, to produce offspring.
Right, so, exactly.
Celibacy for your whole life, you're cutting your whole generation. Like any animals that would have gone celibate intentionally would have died off. Like,
Right,
the
no.
line would have died off.
That's the thing, because like people fail to realize humans are animals, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? We are animals, you know. We are creatures, and the main purpose for creatures is lineage, procreation,
Yeah.
survival. You understand? That's something that's something innate. That's natural. So when you take that vow, you're doing something unnatural. You're punishing yourself. You know what I mean? Because them men doing that now, and no, you raise an interesting point. You said, you know, no one is really made for it. But like, what about them Shaolin monks and things we seeing in China, with the wearing the big bed sheets and could float and all kind of thing, and
Yeah, I still think
balancing the whole body on spears and all kind of
it's a lot of training, but it's.
Them don't have no sex, you know. You feel them jamming, there's only man up there.
Yeah.
But then again too, they could be doing. I mean,
I think, honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they do have children at some point.
serious.
I think so, yeah.
What? I mean, that's the thing. I said something just now that I want to rescind. I said who they could be jamming is only man up there. If that is their zest,
Yeah.
I can't knock them. But I seriously doubt that's what they do.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
You understand what I'm showing you?
Yeah.
So I feel like.
I feel like Shaolin monks are the children of Shaolin monks.
Oh,
I don't know,
right,
though.
right.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I feel like it's a family thing. Like, there are women somewhere in the picture.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I don't know now, but I just say to learn. You dig? That's why it's a new conversation.
It's a new
Because
conversation.
I personally I just watching these men and I'm like in amazement though, because they've trained their brain. They say like in the entire span of our lifetime, the human will only use 10% of their brain. They probably unlock like 35.
That's not really true.
That's not true?
Nah, you use pretty much 100% to your brain.
100? What?
Yeah.
So how
Like,
but
if you go on an MRI or like my mother does neurofeedback where you can see brain activity, yeah, you use your brain. You use all your brain for different stuff.
because that's the thing.
Maybe not all at the same time, but for different tasks, yeah, you use your whole brain.
Because I find I know for sure like even if it was on IG though, like just on them little psycho IG posts talking about we only use 10% of our brain power and all kind of, because I was wondering like what if we could only use 10% when I'm using my 35 the men floating and thing, you know, like
A higher voltage.
them men don't even wear slippers in. I telling you they could watch a girl, and that's to tell you how my mind's so weak. I could be on IG scrolling, minding my business, because I really trying to these times I trying to not corrupt my mind watching a set of blues now, boy. So I just trying to take, not watch them things too much. I on IG scrolling through good. Boom, just saw a girl feeling hot and posting. I say dog. You understand?
But, I mean, you're not really at fault. The posts are engineered, even if it's subconscious in these girls, they're engineered to attract male attention.
First traps.
Yeah, I mean, if people say it like dismissively, but it's very smart. I mean, you're using imagery to gain the attention of an innate thing in men. Like it's an innate thing to like focus on things that are examples of sexual maturity.
You see, because that's the thing. I was literally, this is last night, I'm talking to this girl, look, and she's letting me know, the same girl who's doing the Curious Cat thing.
Yeah.
Queen of first trapping. Queen. And that's the thing.
A talented one.
I said, I don't nearly get catch.
I
get catch already, but I ran away. I'm free.
Yeah.
I'm a runaway slave. Big man thing. I said, man, I say, no. She talking about, we talking about the first trapping. She letting me know, well, it's not her fault. And I told him, I really sat down and thought about it. I said, no one is necessarily at fault.
Yeah, there's no evil person there. It's not an at fault thing. It's just what it is. Like as I say, it's not necessarily a fault, because a fault by definition is something that's wrong that you did. It's something wrong. What she doing isn't wrong, But what I can't stand, don't do them thing and then come and then clown the people who you when you're doing them thing, when they come in and chat on that kind of energy. Now if a man come and give you an unwarranted dick pic, shame on him. Shame on you. Them fella if you ever do that. But what I'm saying is, if a man come, slide up with a oh gosh or a little heart eyes. No, I mean if you're putting up a target, don't expect people not to shoot at it.
Hey, watch now. If a man come and say oh gosh, heart eyes.
Most of them are gonna miss, but you can't be mad that they attempted a shot when there was a hoop right there.
Well, I was showing you because she showed me on screenshot. She say, I'm dying of second-hand embarrassment. The man come out a little, oh gosh, girl. With a heart eyes and the kind of, the agony emoji, the kind of... You know, he come in, I'm dying of second-hand embarrassment. I say, hey girl, you can't do that, you know. You can't, how you go come on, what happened? I can't condone that.
Exactly
Look what you post. You on Steam Island right now, you know. You can't get it by boat. You have to get it by either boat or plane, you know. You can't get it by yourself. Someone have to carry him. You understand? And she's saying, I didn't do much. Ting. I say, what do you mean they didn't do much?
You knew what you were doing.
They were talking from before that.
Oh.
You understand?
So that was so she laid the bridge and now she embarrassed that the man walk over.
Yeah, she laid the foundation. Yeah. The man took the steps.
Yeah.
You understand?
Maybe he ain't get through the gate, but
he ain't get through the gate. He didn't get through the gate.
Yeah.
He didn't get through the gate. But he took the steps. He rang the doorbell. Ding dong. And she said, hey, go from here. You understand?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, don't clown them.
You take a picture of the man walk up the steps, you on your high, on top of your castle, taking picture of the man posting it up. What are you doing?
I'm telling you,
man was shooting his shot.
It dread out there, you understand? And then at the same time, it's kind of weird because a lot of women who I see doing those things that I know personally, like, and I talk to, like, they have, in the same breath, they would post up, like, these kind of toting posts talking about, like, I just want this, and it's like two people hugging each other, a man kissing a girl for it, and it's like, dog. And like the caption will be, me and who, boy? And it's like, dog, wait now.
You're literally asking me and who. You don't think men gonna be like, me?
You're clowning me, you understand? Don't clown me like that, man. If a man come and say, why can't it be me and you? And she come and she say, you. It's like, dog, you're clowning me, you know what I mean? Oh gosh, but at the same time, don't get that misconstrued with the creeps who send in unwarranted dick pics, because I feel like a lot of people listening to this probably say, no, because we had to be dealing with some creeps. I understand that.
There's creeps, and then there's just regular niggas in a society where men are put pressure on to engage in conversation.
Exactly.
First. That's what they're gonna do.
And I'm a regular nigga, hands up, you understand? I a man, I just, right now, especially in these turbulent, unprecedented times, I just want something to feel, you dig? If I see something enticing, I am a consumer. I'm a simple man, a stupid one at that. You understand? If I see something that is enticing to me, I will, with no shadow of a doubt, sign up with a heart eyes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean,
or something so.
If
you hit me the double tap and the thanks, and the energy dead right there, well, good.
Yeah.
But if, don't come and say, oh God, you, or laugh with the emoji now, oh go.
That's just, no, you see, you, at that point, you're just being unnecessarily mean.
That's what I'm saying.
And me, with my moral compass, I think being unnecessarily mean isn't right. There's no gain in society.
What detriment, like, what benefit does that have to you? This is boost the ego for what, like a minute? But you already got the ego boost from me coming in the chat.
Exactly.
And then another thing too is that, like, it goes back to the point we were making earlier about male fragility in the ego. Because, like, with that now, I could easily say, well, forget you now, bitch.
Yeah.
But that's unnecessary. Yourself, man. If you're doing that, don't clown yourself now, bro. If a girl clown you,
just take
watch now, real bosses count their losses, isn't it? Take it on the chin, you'll be fine, king.
Nah, but take it on the chest and know that when it comes to morality, you did nothing wrong.
Exactly.
She wronged you, okay.
Yeah, if you see that now, oh gosh, well, I pray no soul gets this. But if a girl let you a vomit emoji or something, if a girl let you a vomit emoji or something, no. By right, you just leave that there. You dust yourself off.
Delete the chat.
And the best is delete the chat. Don't keep that chat.
Yeah, don't keep that chat.
Delete the chat and keep on trucking. No, you don't just sit down and, well, forget you too, bitch. Yeah. I hope you die or something. Like, dog, oh gosh, it's not that serious. It's never that serious, though. You know what I mean? They go into their thing, leave them.
They wanted a little ego boost. You gave it to them.
Yeah.
You did them a service.
Move on. And not worth it, king. You understand? And them same men posting up them things on the what you call it? Boy, me and girl, boy, thing. It's like, dog, at the end of the day, you understand? What you can expect? You know, what you expect? Yeah. You know, you see these certain girls posting up these certain things, and you know, right now I have such a propensity to call names, but me too. We about class
and keeping it anonymous unless we talking well about.
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, you understand? Like this is a a respectful podcast, you understand?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I mean, like, dog, you all know yourselves.
Yeah.
You're posting up the HMU. The HMU
And
with a real steamy picture.
And you're vexed 1 minute.
And 1 minute to the good night.
Yeah.
The GN is a ew.
It's a vomit.
Oh, a vomit emoji
A
on.
screenshot and send in the group chat.
Yeah, boy, or no THX. And it's a way, and the man is I mean, like, oh gosh, boy. I mean, that's your choice at the end of the day.
No. Don't get this, don't misinterpret what we're saying.
Exactly.
You do as you want.
That's
in
your
this
right.
life, it is your right to do exactly, as long as it's legal and it's not hurting nobody.
Exactly.
Do as you want.
Always.
Exactly what you want and when you want.
What we're doing is giving advice.
Yeah.
If you're doing them things, maybe, probably exercise some upright morality.
Yeah.
And don't clown the men now, but oh gosh, but we done bad in
They have
this.
it hard. They have it hard.
Yeah, it's a tough life we live in. You know?
Yeah.
Right now we have it real rough. You know? Right now, you know it is. Look at today is what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Right now, what? Boom, Titty Tuesday. You know it is, men posting on the TL, them sucking our breasts, and we just say like, ways, boy. Hey. You know?
Pain.
Men who living with girl and thing, right now we cooked up in our house. We cooked up in our house just painful. It's a tough life, tough world. But I mean, take what we say into consideration, hopefully, and maybe exercise that in future reference. So but dog.
I mean, but moving on from sexual deprivation, I wanted to touch on, the people who using the quarantine productively. Honestly, to me, that is a superpower. You took this time of,
Shout outs.
of a pandemic to work on yourself, get your body right, get your money up, get your mind right.
Get your money
But
up.
really, that's what we all supposed to be doing.
For real,
There's a time when, imagine that, a whole year you probably didn't see some people because you never went to a party, you never went line, whatever. Imagine how much you could change in that time frame. You
Oosh.
disappear and come back a different person.
You know it is to go into the quarantine a fat man and come out looking like Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Like right now, look, them big up to all of y'all, cause right now y'all better off than me. Look, I buy some resistance band there, I clown myself buying that's a good $80-something I
I
wasted.
ain't do nothing with it.
But right now, collecting dust. So I'm
Nah,
telling you,
man,
look, at the end of the day, it's an effort.
It's called me Coach Man when you're at sea,
Coach man, watch now, bad. Watch now, if you all know you're trying to get your body right, hit him a dog. You mun your ratty, you have it unlocked with the fitness, you understand?
Don't worry.
Because right now I know it's a challenge. I know it's a real challenge. Some of y'all
Yeah, motivation is dwindling at this point.
but some people coming out looking like different people, boy. Them going into the quarantine. Tin coming out like dog.
Hey.
That you?
Yeah.
Right? I'm telling you, I say no way, you know what I mean? So we all in this together, it's a tough fight, but we keep on fighting, and everything is for a period of time, nothing forever, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Everything's fleeting. But dog, we just gonna keep it hustling, get your money up, not your funny up. And do you though? You understand? I steal that, I can't take credit for that.
Hey, I'm you fire though.
I can't even do that voice.
That's Patron in the bed, you've heard.
Nah, but for real, it's a tough time. But I hope you all, enjoyed this. I hope you all keep it 1,000. That's the only way to keep it 1K. Everything. Love you all. This is another new conversation. Keep it up and up.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.